Yo guys, it's Daniel and welcome back to another video.
Damn, Daniel.
Today in this video, I'm going to be explaining something to you that I mentioned. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was last video or the video before. The video was titled "So What's Happening," and if you remember, I said this. There's something gonna happen. I cannot tell you what. It's gonna be very, very exciting, but it's happening. In about 1 year and 2 months' time. It'll be very, very interesting. So, yeah, that's happening. Can't tell you what, but you will find out soon. And now I finally got this bin there, and it's building blocks. Right, yeah. So I finally have permission to tell you what it was that I mentioned. So basically, because of my dad's job, we move around a lot, and he's finishing his job now. But there's obviously there's equivalents of this job in many other countries, and we have applied for the past 8 years. We've tried to get into this country's equivalent of my dad's job, and only this year did we succeed. The first part of it was just applying on the website, I think it was. Then the second part was we had to wait for feedback, and then we got asked to go to an interview. Well, my mum and dad did. We got asked to go to an interview in London, so they went to that, and then after that, we were given a condition of service, which only a very little amount of people got a condition of service, and then we had to wait for a labour agreement. And we've got the labour agreement, which very few who got the condition of service got. I don't know if that's exactly how it works or anything, but yeah. And now all we're doing is applying for visas to go to this country, right? And this country is Australia. That is actually mental to think about. That this time next year we'll be getting ready to go. It's unbelievable. So we will be going to Australia in January 2018. And yeah, it's actually unbelievable. It's just we're going to Australia in January 2018. It'll be different. It'll be warm. There'll be cricket and football, Aussie rules, rugby, soccer. The currency will have to change. We'll have to get used to listening to the new accents. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention. But the place we'll be going to in Australia it's on the east side, and it's the home of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, also known as Brisbane. So we move into a place. It's not exactly in Brisbane. It's sort of outside Brisbane, but yeah. I think that I am gonna get my parents to try, get my parents to let me try, go to trials to play for Brisbane Roar or Brisbane City FC, which Brisbane Roar is one of the top players, one of the top teams in the A-League, which is the Australian Premier League equivalent. And then there's Brisbane City, which plays in the equivalent of the Championship over there. Brisbane City have trials, and if you can play for them, and then you get scouted for Brisbane Roar through them, or you can get into the, what's it called? It's called the Queensland Academy of Sports, which has a football program. It's called the Queensland Academy of Sports men's football program, and majority of people who play at Brisbane Roar now went up through that sports program, which I hope to be able to get onto. I'm gonna try my hardest. Obviously, I've got to work really, really hard for the next year in school now. So when I go over there, I'll be starting the year over again. I'll be starting what year I'll be starting again? I'll be starting year 10 again. Which is 4th year. I'll be starting 4th year of high school again. I think that's how it works over there. I think it's also called year 10 over there. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to work really hard because I need to be able to keep up with the standard of the work that's in Australia, because Australia it's ethnically diverse. I think that's the multicultural. They've got a lot of Asians over there, and Asians stereotypically very, very smart. So I'm gonna have to work hard so I can keep up with this sort of standard that is being set by the peoples and whatever over there. Yeah, there's nothing else really to say, apart from Christmas is coming up, and I got my school report, and you know what, I'm going to read my school report as well. So, in art and design, I got 84%, which was 12% above the average of 72, and an effort mark of 2. In biology, I got 80%, which is another 12% above the average, which was 68%, and another effort mark of 2. In chemistry, I got 74%, which was 19% over the average of 55, and an effort mark of 1. In what's after chemistry? English, I got 87%, which is another 12 above the average of 75, with an effort mark of 2. Then in French, I got 92%, which was 32% above the average of 60, with an effort mark of 1. In geography, I got 95%, which is 13% above the average of 82, with an effort mark of 2. For that one, the lowest score that my class got was 93%. The person who got the lowest in class was 93%, which shows that our class in geography is very good. Then in history, I got 84%, which was 5% above the average of 79, with an effort mark of 1. In home economics, I got 87%, which was 5% above the average of 82, with an effort mark of 2, which I'm really happy to improve on, because in my last one, which I got at the beginning of the year, was HG, I got an effort mark of 3, and I was 17% below the average. So yeah, I improved. Next one. I got 85% ICT, which is 5, 6, 7, 17% above the average of 68. And I got an effort mark of 2. The lowest you can get is 5, and the highest you can get is 1. Then in maths, I got 96%, which was 16% higher than the average of 80, with an effort mark of 1. In music, I did absolutely dreadfully and got 51%, which was still 3% above the average, with an effort mark of 2. In physics, I got 77%, which was 17% above the average of 60, and an effort mark of 2. In RE, that's the only subject that I didn't get above the average on. I got 61%, which was 9 below the average of 70, with an effort mark of 3. Then in Spanish, I got 95%, which was 8 plus 18% above the average of 77, with an effort mark of 3. And in technology, I got 68%, which was 6% above the average of 62, with an effort mark of 2. And yeah, 98% attendance, 0 lates, 0 detentions. Yeah. So, ooh, you can see my shirt. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that is the end of the video. That's all I want to say. We're going to be moving to Australia, which I'm going to vlog. It's Christmas, which I'm going to vlog, and yeah, my report. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.